Hi everyone, it's Taylor here with another video. Sorry I haven't been on in forever. I just haven't had much to say for a while. This video I wanted to discuss the types of politics that have been undergoing President Trump, the Democratic debates, stuff like that. For starters, Trump and uh, his crowd of people chanting "Send her back" was one of the most racist things I've seen in presidents in quite some time, and it's just disgraceful that a country of that's all about being free is wanting people out of our country for no reason at all. And then there's the right side people that are like, oh, but he tried to say that he didn't do it because he didn't want the crowd to do it, and he would have stopped it if he could. Well, in another uh, interview with the media before he decided to go, before he went into one of his rallies, he was asked, "Are you going to say?" If they start chanting again, are you going to tell them to stop? And he said, I can't stop them from what they're going to do. If they're going to do it, they're just going to do it. Which means to me that he does. I mean, he's the president of the United States. If he wants them to stop saying that, he would tell them to stop saying that. But he doesn't want to because he knows that he would. It would be a political. It would be a political crap fest for him. He would lose all the people that support him, the white national terrorists that are out there, and the white domestic terrorism that's going on, rather. And it's disgraceful that our president can't stand up and tell people to respect others. How are we going to be able to be respected if our own president can't respect the people in America? You know, I mean, he's biased. He cares only about the ones that he wants to support. He doesn't care about any other person's opinions, and that in any case, as a president, is a horrible way to run a country. You always have to be open to opinions and be able to make and know when you're wrong, and say that you're wrong whenever you're wrong. Now, going to the Democratic debates, I have kind of pinned down a few people that I will probably be voting for, dependent on how the outcome of the debates go and all of that. I have thought one of the biggest people that I would like to vote for is Pete Buttigieg, or Buttigieg. I can't pronounce that correctly. I don't think most people can, but he is so for the LGBTQ community, and is supportive of gun rights and all these different things that will keep us as in America safer. And he's also and he's smart. He went to Harvard. He's one of the youngest people that would be elected, if he was elected, ever in the history. And I think that we need change. We need somebody that grew up in our era to be able to make change, because these old people going in there have these old values, and America is progressing, and the old people that keep getting voted in aren't changing anything with how the people of the next generation are growing up. And then there's Camille Harris. I support the idea of healthcare for all, but in essence, it's an impracticality. The amount of money that we would lose, the wait times at the hospital, it would just be a complete crisis. That's why I say that people that can't afford insurance, those people should have a lower premium, and the complete structure of the system needs to be changed. Why charge somebody a $2,000 deductible before they even get, before anything gets covered. Like most people who get insurance, uh, they don't spend that much. They don't even spend hardly any of it. I mean, a couple $100 maybe a year through doctor visits. That's about it, and they always have to pay out of pocket. So they're never being able to utilize their insurance, which I think is ridiculous because then all of these organizations are profiting from it, then being able to provide it as a useful source for people. I mean, you can look at it as vehicles. There are more vehicle accidents than there is people using their freaking health insurance, and they're still in business, and those are high end payouts whenever you total your vehicle or whatever. They're still profiting, they're still doing good. So why can't we do something the same with our health insurance instead of spending $300 a month or more out of your $1,500 a month paychecks? I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, your car insurance is only like $80. I don't understand it except for companies trying to make money off of it. So I'm for the idea of health, a better healthcare plan, but not free healthcare entirely. Let's see, and then there is Biden. Biden, he wants to keep the Obama healthcare reform and just alter it a little bit. Which the Obama healthcare reform was great, especially since they gave insurance to people with pre-existing conditions, which made it way better for people who had got diagnosed with something and no everybody said no, we're not going to cover you. It's a great deal when it comes to that because we always needed to be able to protect our own, even if they didn't have insurance previously. But even still, your premium is super high whenever you do that, and then again, your out of pocket, not out of pocket maximum, but your what is that called? Your coverage is only good for like 30,000, which there's some medications out there that cost 10,000 a month to be able to be covered. So they're good for 3 months, and then they have to figure out how to keep themselves alive after that. It's ridiculous. So there needs to be a lot of changes, not just the whole reform itself. Anyways, those are the three people. I mean, I'm not really considering Biden, but the other two, I'm quite, I am considering, and I don't know about what your guys' opinions are. I wouldn't mind knowing. Just comment in the comments, like, subscribe, and also follow me on Twitter. I talk a lot about politics through Twitter. Just look me up at Taylaqueen and follow me, and generally I'll end up following you as well. All right, thanks everyone, and you have a good rest of your day.